Good morning, guys. Well, good morning for me. It's Susanna Easdale here again. I just wanted to have some pansies. I saw pansies on Pinterest and I just love them. Look, it's so gorgeous. This beautiful print. And I wanted to do some embroidery, make little pansy flowers, and I thought I really loved them. It's so gorgeous. And I saw them on Pinterest and I found out a really easy way to do them, and I got so excited I had to share. So yeah, you'll have to watch this tutorial and be amazed at how easy it is. You get out your, I've got a get out your Cricut or whatever it is, you know, little die cut machines. And I've got this is a die cut of just some flowers, because I thought there's got to be an easier way to do this. If you don't have a die cut, you can just cut, you know, even just draw a 5 petal leaf thing. But this happens to have both sides, which is really good. And I thought, I'm going to try this out. I'm going to see if it actually cuts through, if it actually cuts through felt. And to my surprise, it actually does, which is great, because it saves me a lot of trouble. So I've already cut out a whole heap, but I'll show you how I do it. Now you've got, see, this bit is the bit that cuts, so I put it on there like that. Where are we? Is that one big enough? Yeah, well, I'll put it on there like that. There we go, for the big one. So you just, where are we? Put it on there like this, having that indented side pressed down. And I put it through a couple of times, so 4 times. Being a little bit thicker. And voila! Love it! I'll do it again with the small. Okay. Yeah. Put that down. And you don't need big bits. If you're anything like me, I've got a stash of bits of felt that I've had over the years. I've still got something, it's put in a bag that I made when I was at high school with my maiden name. I'll be married 30 years this year. So that's how long I've had my stash of felt. Okay. So I'm sure a lot of you would have a similar template. This one is just from Kazar Craft, only $15.99. It's pretty cheap. I was using it for my for scrapbooking and just paper, which you normally use it for, but I thought felt is thin enough. And the reason why I like making it out of felt is because felt is really forgiving and it doesn't fray, so you don't have to worry about the edges being frayed. Okay, so I'll put this away. Back. Yeah. Now, I was actually thinking of putting some of these ones on here. I may not end up using that, but I might use some lace and do a bit of ribbon embroidery and stuff on there. So there we go. That does go beautifully though, so I don't know. Now, okay, well, I will now show you how we do the embroidery, and it really isn't that hard. Hope my lighting is good enough. I also had sort of just use different bits and pieces. See, like even something as small as that, I quite like this colour. And I got a template for leaves as well, but they're just so easy, you can cut them up with felt really easy. Now, what you do, I think I will which one will I do? What you do with these is you get the big one, then you get the small one, and you cut it like this. Just cut 2 petals off. Put it over the top like that. So it gives you that little bit of inspiration. Do the next with the next one. So if you don't have a one of those little machines, you can just cut the petals off and you won't be wasting it. But these little ones, I've got a little stash over here which I can make. They look so pretty. Now, it's very simple. Just a simple, there's just a straight stitch and a running stitch and a straight stitch, which is so easy, and some beads. Okay, now I quite like that one, I think. So what you do, put that over here, is you come up in the middle, and I do a French knot. So what you do is you pull it out like that, you wrap it around, say about 3 times, and then you put it not in the same hole, the hole next to it. Hold the needle and hold that, push that down, and I find when you do it that way and you hold that down, you'll always get a perfect French knot every time. There you go. That's just enough to hold it down. Then you go back through the bottom and we do just a running stitch. And yet pick up, if you want to do a running stitch like up and down, you can, or just do it individually if you don't feel confident. This is not the sharpest needle, but I've got a needle that has got a small eye, and I'm just using embroidery thread, variegated embroidery thread. So when you get down to the bottom, make sure that the last one is down like that, and then you go up. Okay. And then just do, oop. There we go. So what we usually do is that holds that down. I do 3 along each petal. Oh. Sometimes it's easy and sometimes it's not. Oh, I just really hope that my light glowed blue last night, so it's not the best lighting. I can probably put this one on, but I'm just a bit worried that it might do it. If there's a little bit of flickering, just ignore it. So, but I think I need it for the embroidery. And then you're sort of stuck on the back, so the last bit is there. So just go through the middle. You won't see it, and then do the same, starting in the middle. Go up, down, the last one, you go down and then up that way. Oop, and try not to get caught. It's almost so much easier when you haven't got a camera. And you're not under pressure to make sure that you're doing everything okay. Get a sharp needle, that helps, because it is fairly thick you're going through. Okay, now down again, and the third one. So you can use whatever your colour like. I actually quite like the way the yellow is on the purple. I leave a little bit of a dangly bit, that way if you want to sew it onto your project, or use good old glue. But I love felt, it's just so forgiving and it doesn't fray, which is really good. Look. Might make a bigger one. There we go. So go back through the back, and I'll just pick up. Ooh, nearly coming out there. Oh, I did. There we go. Now it's such a teeny tiny hole, but I need it for the beads. There we go. Oh, that was easy. Normally takes a bit longer. Okay, now back on this one. Remember doing these were all the rage back in the 90s doing. I've got I'm doing these ribbon embroidery stuff, and I thought that's what I love about the journaling, junk journaling. It just combines everything that I've learnt over the years. I'm an artist, and I've done quilting and ribbon embroidery, and I've made dolls and teddies and whatnot. Not that, but all the stuff that you got in your head, it helps. And I'm like, oh, I can use my knowledge of doing this for journaling. Yay! So that's what I really like about it. And I've done scrapbooking as well, so it just combines everything that I've learnt over the years. Actually, I'll do this. I reckon it needs a small little one. Oop, there we go. Take it through the back. Oh, so pretty. I am actually getting very close to 100 subscribers, so thank you very much, guys. And on my 100 subscribers, I'm going to have a giveaway as a thank you for everyone. It's all very exciting. And okay, so probably my next video will be a showing of what the giveaway will be. Okay, I'll just put it up through the top. And then pick some beads. Now these are beautiful for the purple. We've got some little pack of these, which are these ones, but I actually rather like the pearl. Pulled apart a necklace that I had got from eBay. Oop. You can either have one big one, that might work. I'll try that, or a few little ones. I'll have a look. What do you think? I don't know. Oh, I think stick to, oh, rolly little things. There you go. I think I'll stick to the 3. So this is why you need a small needle. So I'll come up through there. Ugh. There we go. I'll get another 2. Hopefully you can see this okay, guys. So the French knot is usually in the middle of all these, but it's just there to hold it down. So it doesn't matter if you cover. So pull it fairly tightly because you want them to stay put. Okay, there we go. Last one. Pretty. Now, what you do is you come back up and you go like that, and then go about there. Oop. See, I'm slowly running out of thread. Okay. And then that will go in there. And I don't really worry too much whether it pulls apart, because I quite like that. The first one I did only 3, and I think that looks rather nice. I might do that on this one as well. So I go back. In the middle. And then that little bit lower, off to the side. I think I'm getting very close to nearly finishing. I can get it out of this, determined. This was the sort of the last bit of the thread, so ugh, having a longer piece of thread will probably help. Okay, but I've only got a couple of stitches to do, so yeah, come up through here on the last one. There we go. Underneath. Nope. Then, oh, see, it's getting a little tight, but I'll pull it in back on itself, and then undo it. And because you've got 2 threads, so I just use a DMC, and then you've got, they've come with 6, so I pull it apart and have 2. So it gives you a fair bit of thread. Because you've got the 2 threads, just to make sure that it's not going to go anywhere, just do a notch. Hopefully you can see this, guys. Big fat fingers in the way. Oh. There you have it. Now the next video I may show you how I attach them onto one of my covers, and then you do a bit of a stem stitch and you stitch the leaves and all that kind of stuff on. So I could probably show you that. How pretty is that? Oh, gorgeous. Love it. So pretty. So there you go. And then opposite. So, but if you wanted to, you could probably see these little bits, small bits. You could probably use them on a small one, I reckon. And then you could have yourself a small, like gather it up a little bit and have yourself a little one, so that you've got a few different sizes. Not that that bit goes too well with that. Where are we? The pink. No pink on there. There we go. So you've got yourself, because they come in all shapes and sizes. They come with, yeah, I've got it on here, a sewing thing where here they come that the 3 petals are on the bottom. That's where I got that. But on here you got the one big petal on the, so they sort of all different variations. So that way you're utilising all your bits and pieces. I made this years ago with craft grip. You can tell it's coming apart. Yeah, back when pansies were all the rage in the late 90s, early 2000s. So there you go. Oh, that looks so pretty. I'm rather happy with that. It's amazing that you surprised yourself. And having, I think, the reason why this doesn't stand out too much, it stands out here, and I had the variegated thread. So if you have the variegated thread like this, you start off with the darker colour, and this would have been better if the lighter colour had been on the top. But I think the yellow would look good on all of them, because often the centres are yellow. And there's also something else too, because sometimes they're a little bit on the black side. If you want, you can put a sequence in the middle, a couple of sequences. That'll make it a bit more pansy-ish. There you go. Well, thank you very much for watching. I hope you go out and make a whole heap of these. And these, see, a little difference. So I thought I wanted to make a sort of assortment of flowers. These are a little bit bulkier, as these will sit nice and flat. So, okay guys, thanks for watching. And I'm still making my shabby chic baby journal for my friend. So I'll continue with that. And excuse the sound, I forgot to turn it down again. So I'll continue with that, and then I will do a tutorial on how I actually attach these to a front of a journal with some embroidery of like doing a stem stitch with some leaves, using maybe different colours, very bright, this green. Okay guys, thanks for watching, bye.